Oh my goodness. Screen will come back in a moment, momentarily. It should be back. Everybody should be able to see and hear, have video, have audio. Who do we got here so far tonight? There's the generator. Hello, Annette. Welcome. Hey, Peppy. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Hey, Donna, what's up? Hi, Sharita. Sharita's in the house. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Rebecca. Welcome. Hey, Annette. Oh, can you hear the waves and the rain? There's big surf up and it's raining and the wind's up too. But it's mild, so any chances, as long as it stays above, I don't know where you're at, but in Canada it's all Celsius instead of Fahrenheit. But as long as it hovers about no lower than 5, +5 Celsius, then I'll kick a door or a window open just to let the air come in. It helps to heat your house, really, in a bigger picture. It's like when we would go to our summer camp when my husband was alive. And the camp would be closed for months. Not a window crack, not a door open, nothing. It'd be in the dead of winter. We'd arrive there and it'd be 20 below. And the first thing we do, we unlock the door, we'd kick it open, and then we'd open up all the windows. And you're freezing, right? It's just freezing, and you wait a bit, and then you close everything back down again, and then start your fire, and your stove fire takes off quicker. There's more oxygen for it to feed off of, so yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but anyway. How you doing, Dimples? Hey, Sandra Z. I'm trying. I'm trying, Sandra. Oh, thanks, Dimples. I wouldn't even know who you are if it wasn't for your profile picture, even though it's like not even bigger than the end of my finger. But I remember, I think I seen it. You posted or said something online yesterday or the day before, and you had a new profile picture. It's nice to see you here, by the way. Thank you for coming in, please. Thank you. Hello, Linda, Nature Spirit. Linda, this is being addressed to you. I got your parcel with the 2 calendars with your picture on one of them. That's very cool. And the card. I posted them in the group, and I don't think you're in the group, so I'm going to put a smudge up while I'm just sitting here. We'll get the smudge up. I could use it today, let me tell you. Where's my feather? There it is. I love my feather. That come right off the bare, naked ground in Whitehorse in the Yukon. That's where that came from. It was mailed out that way. So, it's the real deal, the real McCoy, right off the ground, right out of its own environment. Just laying on the ground. So I try to treat it with care. It's come a long way. Yes, I did. Thank you very much. Beautiful card, too. Thank you. Hello, Ursula. We get our smudge put up here. Fire. Oh, doggone y'all. Fire. Oh, and it's a nice one. It feels beautiful. It smells even better. Oh, man. Oh, yes. And this is an indigenous custom that goes back that I borrow this from. This goes back, not just the indigenous, but we're talking back Mayan times, Egypt, things like this, right? Africa. Wish we had smell-o-vision. It's been going on for thousands of years. There's a lot of power in a smudge. So it's not just the natural elements that we burn, it's the intention behind. All right, because that's vital. It's important. It's really important. It's cleansing for everything in so many levels. It's extremely cleansing. I even have my own homegrown sweetgrass in this smudge, literally. So you can imagine the intention and the power behind the smudge alone. It's pretty strong. Everything, all the ingredients come from this area. It's as pure as you can be, as you can get it. As pure as you can get it. Beautiful smudge tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you, Spirit, for providing the ingredients to begin with. Just beautiful, beautiful. And I don't dump them in the garbage when I'm done. And I know a lot of people, if they're burning sage sticks and stuff, whatever's left, they probably just, what you're traditionally supposed to do is return it to the earth. I open up my door, I lean over my deck, and I dump them. That's what I do. You can't tell going by. I mean, the rain, like tonight, there's a rain. You won't see that there tomorrow. It just goes back into the land again, so it's quite nice. And how come I've got no sound here at all? I should have sound. What is going on? My mail's not pinging. Hold on a moment. Maybe I don't know. I'll refresh that. I'm not getting my mail for some reason. Okay, there they are. Now I've got to log back into my PayPal. Let's log me out. We'll get started with the readings. We'll jump right in, everybody. Okay, here we go. Linda, okay. Okay, let's see here. Oh my gosh, you guys are like just boom, right in there tonight. You're just Johnny on the spot, every one of you. Everyone, and I read for you guys all the time, every single last one is. You must be hot for a card tonight, let me tell you. Let's see. I'm going to send Jennifer this little list. Just bear with me a moment, and then we'll jump right in. Okay, Jen. Come on now. Not pace. Natalie, what are you doing? No. No. What am I doing? I don't send it that way. I know better. Gotta find my feet. Oh my God, you're slow. Open. Okay, just a moment, guys. One more moment. And I'm gonna pop right over to you fellas. Okay. There you go, Jen. There's the first list. Very first person up for their reading this evening is Donna. Donna Spanier. Boys, Donna, you got in early tonight, so if you have to leave again halfway through the evening, okay. Oh, what a beautiful question, Donna. Are you here? You up front and center? There you are. There you are. What a beautiful question. Donna's asked a really nice question, and it's making me smile. It's making me, and if I'm smiling, the universe is smiling through me. Donna's question, everybody listen up. I have this feeling, this overwhelming feeling that things are coming that are really capitalized twice. Good for me. Am I right? I'll repeat it. I have this overwhelming feeling things are coming that are really, really good for me. Am I right? Why don't we just jump right in, and we're just going to see. I'm going to put him back over here so he's not getting crushed. Okay, Donna. Oh, do you have to leave, Dimples? Oh, well, thanks for stopping in. That's okay. Jennifer does good on her own. She's got her nailed down. So, but it was nice seeing you in here for a change. Come back whenever you can. You're always welcome. That's beautiful. That is fantastic. Hi, Tim P. Welcome. We want to know for Donna. She's feeling it pretty strong that something very, very good is coming her way shortly. Is she right? Is she right? There's a big surf up tonight with this wind and rain. It's wild out there. Nature's wide awake. It's pitch dark out, but nature's wide awake. It's not what I was expecting. That's okay. You know, anything I don't find in the card, then I'm finding within Lilith here. What I pulled for you is not one of my favorite numbers in tarot, and you're around enough to know what that is. I pulled a 5. It's a 5 of Wands. It could be worse. All right? But what it's doing is just giving you a heads up. There's a sense of competition going on with this card. All right? Something else here that Tarot's bringing to the surface that precedes the good things yet to come that you're picking up on. Just gas, Jennifer says. Changes are brewing. I know what you mean. I've been getting a feeling lately too, and I can't put my finger on it yet. But I feel like there's a big shift coming in. The last time that happened was not good. It was a foreboding feeling that something bad was coming at me, and it was going to hurt just me, really. Overall, I'd have to go through it alone, and I did, and it did happen. For me, the number 4, which I used to like the number 4, and I just cringe when I see it now. I seen 27 4s that day. Popped up on my computer and around me in the clocks and stuff like that. I'm like, what's going on? And I was sick. I wasn't feeling well. I had something wrong. Before the day was out, I was in the hospital under the knife. So, you know, but I feel, and now I'm feeling like there's a big shift coming, and I don't know whether to get excited about it, but it's not foreboding. So I don't know what's going on, but I just keep checking myself going, something's coming. You know it. You feel it in your gut. Wow, that's a lot of snow. Oh my goodness, Linda, that's a lot of snow. But what you got was the 5 of Wands and competition's not bad. It's not a bad thing, you know. But this card is the card of competitions, being tested, maybe literally and figuratively, if you know what I mean. Feeling being like you're being tested. You could also be feeling overwhelmed by other people's opinions of you. feeling overwhelmed by others' opinions of you. And overwhelmed in a good way. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, Finding out how highly some people think of you. Seriously, Donna, and you're overwhelmed by it. You know, you're going, wow, I had no idea. You're very touched, excuse me, and you're very, very moved. Within your family structure, Tara wants to just highlight this little corner of your family life, and it's showing you could be having a demanding child, dealing with demanding children, demanding of your time, your involvement, or at work. You could be feeling like the last day or two that you have to fight to be heard, that you have to talk over people almost and say, hey, stomp your pride. Hey, I'm here. I'm speaking. Would somebody please listen? You almost have to go to that length because it's like nobody's hearing you. You just almost might as well be invisible. That's how you're feeling. Might as well be invisible here today. We all go through that. And you're getting it from almost every corner of your life. You call home or you call somebody from home, you're getting the same thing, that same energy of nobody's hearing or seeing me today. But we all go through that from time to time. You're not alone there. Another meaning of this card could mean that you also, your lines of communication, your emails, telephone, texting, messaging, emails, whatever, is going to take a surge. And you're going to become very, very busy. All lines of communication, you'll find yourself very, very busy and find yourself having moments where you're being pulled in too many directions all at one time. Whoa. And feeling overwhelmed by that as well. Here's the advice to get through the part where you're feeling like nobody's hearing you, nobody's seeing you. To get through that, just say, fine, I'm going to be that fly on the wall. When people think they're not being watched, you don't want to listen to me, nobody wants to hear what I've got to say, good enough. I'm just going to sit back and take it all in. And I'm going to be so damn nonchalant, no one's going to give me a second look. And here's the thing, when people feel that they're not being watched, they let their guard down. You're going to be discovering some people aren't who they put out that they are. You're going to see that very quietly. Inside you'll be going, oh my God. Finding something out about somebody. I'm hearing it's two people. This is affecting two people. That you're seeing another side of that you never knew was there. We're all on our best behavior if we're around somebody else. I mean, do you think I'd turn my camera on if I was having that bad of a day and just got on there and went and was negative and miserable through the whole thing? I'm a very expressive person. Yes, I am. Very expressive. Good, bad, the ugly, I don't care. I don't dismiss anything in my life. When something comes in, I deal with it no matter how big, how small, how it seems insignificant, because that's where surprises hide. In the insignificant things, that's how it is for me. That stuff will come right out of left field. I give everything the attention that I can give it. But if I was to be putting out negative, and complaining and bitching and whining and carrying on, no good will come from that. No good will come from that. But hell, turn on the camera. It makes me behave. It makes me get my mood away. You know what I'm saying? I end up in a better space because I'm exposed to people. Because people could be judged. Well, of course I'm being judged. Every blink, everything. Some people don't care. Somebody had told me once in one of these readings, I haven't lost you, Donna, but someone had told me that they seen a reader on YouTube smoking a joint before the reading, and I couldn't believe, I just couldn't believe somebody be that bold. Because a lot of people can think you're great and you're wonderful, but if they find out you had a drinking problem or they find out you got a drug, whatever, all of a sudden their whole image of you changes, right? This sort of a thing. But when you're alone, that was my point. Being alone to being around others, we're not the same people. I get moody as hell here when I'm nobody here. You know, I get up this morning, I cleaned up 3 piles of poop and a pile of puke that came from the cat. You know, and the cat is rancid when he goes, and he went in the litter box. That's all good, but the smell just flies, and I'm not even awake. Haven't made coffee yet, haven't done, and I'm like, this is no way for anybody to start their day. Natalie, you love your fur balls. Natalie, you love you. And I didn't yell, and I didn't that well. I might have cursed once or twice, but I don't think I was cursing at them. I was cursing at myself. You know, but we you know. But if somebody came to the door, that bad mood would have went like it never existed. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. We're fake and phony most of the time because we just want to be accepted and liked. And if no one's hearing you and no one's seeing you and they're not getting you, it's time to shut up and sit back. It'll be worth your while. That's all I'm going to tell you because that's all I know. It will be worth your while, Donna. Um, you're soon going to know who needs your help if you just sit back and become more of an observer in your life for only a day or two. However, you can't fix everybody. Don't think you can fix everybody. You can't heal everyone. Nobody can, and you're no different. Focus on yourself as well. You'll do better there. You'll get more mileage. Focusing on your own needs, nurturing yourself, nurturing yourself. Keywords here are posturing and ego, pride, debate, cast opinions, communication, overload. It shows you getting busy. Let's ask Lilith if something good's coming your way. And if she allows me or can show me what it is, I'll definitely let you know. Definitely let you know. All right. This is for Donna. End of her question. And Donna says she feels that something really, really good is coming her way for her. Is she right? Lilith, is there something really, really wonderful that's heading towards Donna Spanier coming into her life? She feels it very strongly that something wonderful is about to happen. You're the first one of the night, Donna, so give her a moment. She's just warming up. There we go. She's awake. Okay, I'll ask one more time. This is for Donna Spanier, still within the parameter of her one-card reading. She feels some really good energy and vibration and a knowing that things are going to get, something good is coming her way. Something wonderful is about to happen for Donna. Is she correct? Okay, she's saying yes. And yes is significant. It isn't immediate. That's all I can tell you because of her swing, the size of the swing, how wide it is. It's out a little ways, but I'm not sure what that means. I'm not getting a weekly or monthly or... Can it come to Donna within this 1 month period from now? Will it happen within 1 month from now? She's saying no. Longer? Longer, she says, longer than that, 2 months. Will this wonderful thing happen for Donna within a 2-month period? She's saying yes to that. She's saying yes to that. That's all I see. I don't see anything beyond that. So, thanks, Donna. Once again, thank you. There we go. There, my sound's working again. Okay, who do we have up next? No, I'm not done. Yeah, stay logged in for the love of God. Christine, no, wait, no, it's not Christine. It is, hold on, I think I know who it is, but it only shows me the first 5 people, and then I've got to go see more, and then wait for it to load. All right. It's Sharita. Okay, Sharita would like to have a general card for a career. Okay. Where you at, Sharita? Sharita. You're welcome, Donna. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. Okay, she's here. I think she's lagging a little bit, or I'm lagging a bit. One of us is lagging. There you are. All right, I see you now. I see you now. All right. Sharita for this evening, her question is she'd like to have a general card, please. Bring Sharita a general card for her career, aiming towards her career. What she really wants is a job to help her support herself. Not yet. To help her support herself so that she can focus on her real career, which is writing. Screenwriting, if I'm not mistaken. Boys, that wind sounds bad. It's not blowing in my yard, though. Get a bit of a breeze off of it. That's about it. Okay. General card for Sharita having to do with her career. 8 of Swords is the card that was pulled for you, Sharita. We're looking at here restrictions. Major change coming up. Doesn't have to be a bad change, all right? It doesn't. I see you getting another job. That's what I see. I don't know. Hello, come on in. That's cool. Yeah. I almost took that whole window. A little gust of wind. Where are we? There we go. I don't need to open that much. There. Okay, Sharita. You want to move forward. You're open to change. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Of course, you hear me say it all the time. 8s are all about a major change in a certain sector, in a certain arm of your life. You know, you've got your work, you got your home, family, friends, whatever else you have outside of that. You're right on the brink of change right now. But you're feeling restricted overall by your circumstances. And this does affect either work, a relationship, or a project. Okay, here's what the card wants you to do. Here's what the card wants you to do. Remain practical and remain logical. Keep your head in the here and now as much as you can. And really, really see that you are in complete 100% control of your own future at this point. It doesn't matter even what other people think. If other people are thinking differently, it doesn't matter. This is how you need to see you. If you're a highly tolerant person of other people, you know, like some people say, hey, I just thought I'd blah, 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 and they're giving you their 2 cents on your personal life. And maybe inside you're going, go suck an egg somewhere. I don't care what you think, but we're smiling and we're tolerant and all that stuff. The tarot is saying for you, you might want to think about being a little less tolerant of other people that have snarky opinions and are going to give them to you whether you want to hear it or not, right? It's that kind of a thing. So, the card shows a lot on your mind too. I mean, swords are all about the air sign, right? It's you know, it's a lot of stuff going on in your head. You're not as restricted though as you may feel, or helpless. We use that word, restricted or helpless or not able. Not helpless, but not able to do something you're feeling. I'm not able to do that. How am I going to do that? How the hell am I going to pull that off? How am I going to, and then emotions take over, and then panic and fear and uncertainty settle in with that frame of mind, right? You got enough of your own eggs to fry here, all right? Your frying pan and life's only so big. You only got enough for yourself right now. Be less tolerant of other people. Don't be rude, but there's a way, to break away. I'm busy, got to run, got to go. Kind of I don't know, but putting some distance there from people that aren't serving you any positive good. What is the point of them being there? So you're sparing their feelings while you exhaust your own by tolerating it. That's what the truth of the matter is. Your keywords are separation and fear, burdens, a lack of vision. I say positive. I don't think you have a lack of vision at all. If you didn't have a lack of vision at all, you wouldn't be a writer. Put it that way. But you are feeling stuck. And you're feeling this is a lot of self-responsibility, making these huge, like your whole life for you. And it's not this 8 that brings it out, but for you, your whole life is going to change once you're able to make that move to New York, right? Once you get yourself established within a school, right? This sort of, you know which way you want to go. And the thing is, you got to make it happen. Take it in little baby steps, right? It's a big elephant. You can eat it, every damn last bite of it. But it's one little bite at a time, as long as you're eating, right? Kind of thing, that you're dealing with it. Even the smallest, most, like I said in the very beginning tonight, the smallest, most subtle things usually are the most in your face kind of surprises or results kind of a thing. It's those little subtle changes, the little tweaks that we put into our life. Yeah. Sure, it wears you out. Of course it wears you out, Sharita. Of course it does. But you've got to work on that's what this card's all about for you, the 8 of Swords. In my humble opinion and intuition, that's what I'm feeling in my gut. This whole card's all about you and you working on you, all right? You need to maybe, I don't know. I don't know anything about you. I don't know what you look like. I don't know who you are, any of that. But maybe you need to start doing one thing just for you every day. And maybe you could, work out. Take yourself to the gym or work out in your bedroom, your living room, wherever you're at, right? And that's 1 hour for you that nobody or nothing interrupts, I hate it myself. I don't like working out. I know how to work out. I know exactly. I can sculpt my body the way I want to. I'm just sick and tired of the work that it takes. The payoff's beautiful. But the thing is, it shows you're in control. When you start to, more or less, it's almost like you're transforming literally your body. You are. And it's almost like a metamorphosis, right? Kind of like what the silkworm goes through or whatever, right? Or any butterfly, you're changing into something. And once you see the results of that, there's a rush of power that comes through, that you went from being all soft and weak and this kind of thing, to being firm, holding it together, walking lighter, feeling more energized, less tired, and even the want to of sleeping. Not only doing it because it's needed, because you've got so much energy. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. That's wonderful. That's what you should be doing. I didn't even see the second part now. See, never mind. I'm not going on. I'm not going negative on anybody tonight. I'm not doing it. Hold on a minute. Just a minute. What is it you wanted? See, I'm going to have to bring it up because I have no idea. Let me see. Well, one thing about Lilith, I mean, it would be weird if it came through. I'm not saying it isn't possible, but she's not going to give me a message of, yeah, tell her to get a job at the Piggly Wiggly or something. You know what I mean? I don't know what the story, you hear that on movies a lot in the States. But she's already given, and I think we've asked this question before, you're headed in the right direction. You're headed there. And if you feel you can handle a second job, all right, on top of this, the schoolwork, the studying, and all that good stuff, if you feel right now you can handle a second job, go for it. Go for it. Nobody can dictate your likes or dislikes to you either. There's another thing. What is it that Sharita likes? What would she enjoy doing? Maybe you enjoy serving coffee and pie at the corner coffee shop. Something simple and easy, work that you don't have to take home with you. Something simple and you get a few bucks in your pocket every day for spending money at a Dips. It's a great way to go. There's nothing wrong with that. I know women that make careers of it. I actually knew the #1 top waitress. I don't know if she was in Canada or not, but I worked with her. She was an older lady. And so she went to retire, and the local paper wanted to do a big write-up on her and who she was and everything. So I don't know. Maybe you feel like, no, that's not what I'd be interested in. I don't like being around a crowd of people, let alone waiting on them hand and foot. Be the last thing I'd want, kind of a thing, right? But for her, she's not going to, look, I'm going to swing. She's not going to tell me. I already know her. I'd be feeling it already. But, okay. Can we get this? Is still within Sharita's one question draw here for one card. Is, well, bring it forth, Lilith. I'm wide open if there's any way. She's looking for some kind of guidance on, and direction on which way to go for a second job, so that she can concentrate on her schooling when she goes to New York. Is she going to find that second job? See, the thing comes down to, if this is what you think you feel you can do, it's going to be a great big burden and a weight on you. You got to think about it, right? Is Sharita going to land a second job to help her along financially, to fulfill her dreams? Is she going to be happy with the job that she finds? Can you bring forth any alternatives for her? If you could bring them forth and show me. Okay, that's kind of weird. All right, thank you. Sharita, are you an exceptional swimmer? Do you have, like, standard first aid and that kind of a thing? Do you have anything like that? Do you have first aid under your belt? And swimming, are you a good swimmer? I hate the lagging. Oh my God, I hate the lagging. You are? You're shitting me, girlfriend. All right, came out of nowhere. Is there a swim center? Here we've got a place in the middle of St. John of the city called, oh my God, what's it called? Hell, I wish somebody local was in here. What's it called? And it's all public swimming. You have swimming parties, swimming lot. I'm feeling a pull for you to, you'd almost be like a lifeguard kind of a thing. Part-time job, a few extra hours, this sort of thing. You swam for 15 years in Utah for 10. Oh my God. This is why, even when I say, this sounds really weird, but the Aquatic Center. That's what it's called in St. John, New Brunswick, the Aquatic Center. They teach it there. They have competitions there. They have all kinds of stuff. That's what I saw. I saw you doing that. And you know what I heard with it? Taking very long strides. Very long strides. You're really moving forward. And it's solid. You're feeling secure. This is amazing. I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. I don't make anything up. I don't freaking have to. With readings like that. With somebody, and I just see an aquatic center, and I'm thinking St. John Ambulance is usually the course everybody takes for, you know, first aid and all that. I seen that, and I thought, first aid. She needs first aid under her belt. It's swimming. What is she doing at at a place like the aquatic center? So there it is. There it is. That's unbelievable. There you go. It's something for you. She's giving you a direction. Maybe, you know what? Serendipity could happen. While you're investigating the swimming thing and the, you know, the guard, the teaching and all that stuff at a local place like our aquatic center, you could actually come across something else that'll take you way off, and where they call that serendipity, right? That could happen in the process. So there you go. Don't underestimate the power of tarot or of Lilith. Okay, I'm really behind now. I spent a long time on that one. Okay, who's up next after Sharita? One moment. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Just one moment. Let's see. I think it might be Linda Desolier. Just a moment, though. I have to double check. I'm going to have to send you another list here very soon, Jennifer. Okay. No, it is. Wait now. Where are we? No, Christine Thomas is the next one up. Yeah, we just did Donna and Sharita, and now it's Christine. If Christine is here, and I see her question is here. Oh, really? Interesting. Oh my gosh, Christine. Is Christine up front and center? Wait a minute, Jennifer's. Yeah, thank you, Jen. Yeah. And is Christine here? There she is. I'm kind of speechless too. I wish I could talk about it longer, but I can't. Okay, so Christine. Very interesting. And just so, she didn't say keep it private or anything. So, where am I? Just to put it forward, I just seen the screen jump up. Okay, there we go. Christine, if anybody, the regulars would know what this is about. Here's her note. I have been advised to cancel my payments to my plumbers from hell. But should I do this and take them to court? Thanks so much. Okay, let's find out. She's got a money pit, a real life money pit that she bought, and it's just been one huge catastrophe after another. Just one huge thing, and it's draining their finances, and insurance won't help, and they'll only do so much, and they won't do anything. That's that kind of a situation. Okay, let's find out. Hi, Kim. Hey, Christine. Okay, should Christine not pay her plumbers from hell? Should she take them to court? Should she take them to court? All right. All right. Okay, I heard. Cut here. All right. Thank you. What do we got? Queen of Cups, the sensitivity. What an odd card to come up for your question. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see here. She's a really good card. I can tell you that. She's really good. She brings a beautiful, wonderful energy with her. Oh, really? See, you got somebody to compare it to. You got something to compare it to, then that's good. It's not, you know, and this guy knows his stuff, so. Wow. All right. She's a good card. She's beautiful. I got my hand on my book. I'm going, where'd my book go? And it's right under my hand. I seen a moose one time. It was my friend and I. We were up in the back roads. And we had a young moose, a young bull moose, walk out in the middle of the road on us. And, you know, I'm a photographer, right? But this is one of the early years. So I was sitting like this in the car, and I was like up on pushing myself up. Oh my God. And I'm looking up at him like that. He can't see us. But moose don't see really, really well. And the motor was softly purring away and running. And I think my friend shut the car off and we sat there. And it seemed to go on forever. And when it was over, we finally waited for him to leave under his own steam. We didn't bother him. We were not that much of a hurry. So here we are in the middle of the woods in New Brunswick, and we got this standoff with this moose. Eventually, he finally got bored with trying to figure us out and slowly walked off into the woods, which is amazing to me. The racks are huge and pointy, and they'll walk through trees that are that far apart. A forest of them. It's amazing. And then I realized my camera was right under my hand the whole time, and I never got a single flipping picture because I got emotionally pulled into it. That sort of a thing. So, Queen of Cups, she's a beauty. She's a beauty. She's a beauty. She has a beautiful energy about her. You're very lucky, though. When she shows up in your reading, what I hear right off from her for you is the ride's going to be easier than you think it is. That's what I heard. So this is a beautiful thing for you. This is a good thing for you. This card brings a very sensitive and compassionate energy. It's more than usual. It represents you. All right. The Queen comes up. It usually represents the parent, which is you. So it describes you as being sensitive and compassionate. You're gentle toward friends, and you're openly loving towards your family and partner. She offers loyalty, inspiration, and creativity. And this the energy she brings as well and carries this through. Outside of you, the very energy of her is about that. It's about being there for other people. The people know you're dependable and they can count on you. There's that kind of an energy going on. There's an air of loyalty's hanging heavy in the air here onto this card for some reason, because that's what she's all about. You know that if she's backing you, you're backing somebody up, actually, that they know they can count on you, that you're good for your word. You're very welcome. You can be a pure inspiration for some of your people. You have a lot of creativity. And you know what? It's showing here that your projects that you have on the go, they're going to thrive. So this is a good thing. I'm not seeing how or being shown how at the moment, but they're going to thrive, okay? She is showing up as well because for some reason now is the time for you to focus on your relationships as well. Right down to your intimates, children, and even sharing with friends. If you are single, she predicts you're emotionally ready for a new love. If not, disregard that. Tune into your nurturing side. Okay? Bring out the mama side of you, right? More nurturing, inspiring, more caring. In decision making, your emotional intelligence at this point is going to be your best guide. Her keywords for her are love and nurturing, generosity. There's sympathy, protection, care, and emotion. And what I'm going to do is pull Lilith here for you, Christine, and we're going to find out. I'm going to ask her directly. I got to bring you in a little. Come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man. So big and so strong. There we go. And I need my selenite. Natalie, get your shit together. All right, still within the parameters of Christine Art's one card question here, and what we want to know is she's been advised to not pay the plumbers. Should she not pay the plumbers? Should she hold back payment from the plumbers? She's been advised by somebody that knows the business well. They've left her in a mess. They've done a terrible job. She's been advised, don't give your money to the plumbers. Is this what Christina should be doing, is to hold back payment? Next logical question is, should she take them to court then? If she's going to hold back payment, that's probably what's going to happen anyway. We don't even need Lilith to tell us that. But do you see Christine taking them to court? Will the court rule in Christine's favor in the bigger picture? Will the court rule in Christine's favor against the plumbers? And she's saying yes. So there you go. So there you go. A part of that whole thing was your projects are all going to thrive and move forward, so that's a beautiful thing for you. So take them to court, and you are ready for a relationship. That's beautiful. You're being advised, take them to court, and you will win. The court is going to see you to your side. Okay, before I move any further, I really have to send Jennifer the rest of the list here that's grown. So bear with me for just a moment. Good luck, Christine. It's all coming together for you. I didn't get any bad feelings or negative feelings or anything like that. Sharita, you're back up. I'm going to have to probably change my font here. I don't. No, maybe not. No, there we go. Okay. There we go. All right. And print screen. Sharita's up next. I'm going to open your question in a moment here. I'm just trying to get Jennifer this latest list. Just give me about a moment. There we go. Okay, here it comes. Jen. All right, now I got to look at Sharita's question. She usually puts it in her notes. Let's see what we got today. Yeah. And now she'd like to have a general card regarding your health. You got recurring shoulder and knee problems. This week it flared up again, and no matter what I do, it comes and it goes. So you just want to see what's going to pop up generally. Okay. That will be interesting. Thanks, Shan. Okay. Okay. Present and well. This is your health question. You know, and I don't know why. I'm old school tarot, so, but a lot of readers won't touch health or pregnancy. They won't go near those, and I have no idea why. Yeah, some people are like, why won't you do them? Why do you refuse them? And they go like, oh, it's just the way it's supposed to be. It's the way it always was. I don't believe that at all. I don't care. I don't take credit for the good. I don't take credit for being right at all. Not within myself, I don't. You guys can thank me, and that's all good and dandy, but I put it all around me because it's the universe. I put it out there, and I give up thanks to the universe, and the Creator is what I do. I give up thanks. So, that was the Hermit card, Sharita, that popped out there, which is nice. It shows you going off on your own, doing a lot of deep, serious thinking, getting to know yourself on a much deeper level as well as part of this. Okay. I've got to come up with another way of thinking of your name because every time I just see Sharita and I think it's Senorita. There's that song, Damn Earworm, every single time. You think it would wear itself out. There. How about Sharita's health? This is all health concern. She's got a bum shoulder and a bum knee. And they keep acting up on her. So she's wondering about her health. If we get some direction on that, would be beautiful. Opportunity is the page of Pentacles. That is what I have pulled for you. Okay. Well, what I'm hearing about your shoulder is you need some therapy there. That's what I'm hearing. You're needing some therapy. Have you been given the steroid shots yet? Because I mean, I've had them in mine. And they work, and that was that was 10 years ago. The doctor finally broke down and gave me a steroid shot, and the first one didn't take. And I was in worse pain than when I first went in there. It was horrible. And then he got mad at me, and he gave me another shot. That was the one that did it. That was 10 years ago. And he said he did not want to do surgery. In order to fix my injury to my shoulder, I need surgery. And he said, you've been through enough. I'm not going to put you through that. So we'll do the steroid shot as long as you can handle the pain. And remember that arm's not in 100% shape. And it's not. So, But I'm feeling that you need. Now, knee problems. You have osteo, regular arthritis, where it's osteo, it wears down, right? A lot of people have that in their kneecaps or in their hips, kind of a thing. But I'm just feeling for her shoulder that she really needs some physical therapy. It needs attention, is what I know. It needs direct attention, separate from the knee altogether. Never mind that, but this needs attention. The knee itself, what can you do if you've got osteoarthritis in it or anything? And only X-rays can show a bit of that. MRIs are better. They show everything. But you may need a knee replacement in the bigger picture, maybe not. And the weight thing, if you lose some of your weight, that's going to make it a lot easier to deal with that knee. It might wipe out the pain altogether, or there'll be minimal pain. You can't undo the damage that's really been done to it, but maybe if the weight is lightened up a bit and there's not so much pressure coming down on it, that in itself might lessen the pain for you. Yeah, they give you exercises. That's good. I never checked with my friend today. Yesterday was her first day on those keto pills to see how she's making out. She's got a lot of problems too, so I wish I could lose 50 myself. 15 is just wow. Happy birthday to your sister. The only one's going to get hurt is me, though. That's unfair. That's unfair. But this card is beautiful for you. There are opportunities as far as this card goes, and somebody's bringing you and giving you a heads up about something here as far as moving forward and opportunities. A beautiful card, it being a Pentacles. Just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful card. This is all in your favor. This is all working. This is a good thing. It's really some things you're not expecting. And somebody's bringing you something. They're giving you a heads up about something. There's a message of some kind coming through even. But when he does show up, he's bringing you good news overall about something here. This will be about work, finances, and your education. You've got good news coming your way. It could be through phone call, it could be through email, messaging, it could be through them showing right up at your door, period, and bringing you some good news, financial news. While the page does not represent this money alone, he is bringing you hope that any wish that you've had, that your wish is going to be granted just because this card has shown up for you. Another meaning of the page when he shows up here is a pending job offer. Somebody could be giving you a heads up there again. And one of the other things with this, if you're trying to make a move and you're trying to physically, like if you're trying to physically move or you're trying to move house even, relocate, any of that, when he's showing up in your reading, it's showing this is going to happen sooner than you think it is. But that's provided if you pay attention to paperwork. You need to be diligent all through this until you get to New York and you've got that financial security or job, whatever's going to bring that, and you're in doing what you're doing. You're writing. It's going to happen sooner. According to this card, that's what's coming your way. Yes, I understand what you're saying. The advice of the card is you need to look out for offers regarding your own situation, your own personal thing, when it comes to work, property, and all that good stuff. There's a good opportunity on the horizon for you, but you need to be right on top of things. You need to be diligent. You need to be more aware, kind of thing. And when it comes to Any contracts that pass by your way, whether it's a lease living somewhere or you're getting hired on, things that you have to sign off on, read them very carefully. All right, because you don't want to be hung up on anything. So look at them with a critical eye. Look for things that might not sit well with you. And then go back to that person and say, I got questions about this, so that you can fix it. But it's saying to pay attention. Any paperwork at all of any kind that comes in front of you, pay close attention to it. The key words for this card are money and messages. Communication. There's work. There's luck. There's confidence. And I love the final word in your reading here. Optimism. Optimism. But you got to, I'm hearing it again, you got to get out of your own way. Get out of your own way, because you're putting up more blocks than need be there. You're going to have enough to deal with as it is naturally. Things out of your control, things will happen. Don't put up any more. Don't you put your 2 cents into it. You've got more than enough. That life's coming back. So you need to be careful with that. Hey, Mystery Bounds. Let's find out. Let's ask Lilith real quick about your general overall health. Let's see what we got going here. I'm just going to ask you, Lilith. This is for Sharita again. And she's got, just wanted the general card concerning her health. She's got one bummed out shoulder and one bummed out knee. Is she going to be able to move past the limitations that the knee and the shoulder cause her? They're like, up front and center every day. She has to deal with this every day. Is there going to be improvement in her health that way? Is she going to get stronger? And she's saying yes all the way around. In the bigger picture, those things are always going to be a soft spot, a weak spot in your body. No matter how strong you get, you'll favor those things. It's a good thing that you do, so you don't re-injure. You don't want to injure your shoulder. You don't want to injure your knee as well. But these things are going to get easier for her. She's saying they're going to get easier. The longer you're into it, the more forward that you move, it's going to get easier for you. Your health is going to improve. So, and I mean, even if you got hired on as a teacher or lifeguard or anything like that within a water center like our aquatic center, right there, you'd have I'm sure, full use, of the saunas, the pools. It's a great way to lose weight as well if you're open to that, right? You're welcome, Sharita, anytime at all. You know that, and I only wish the best for you too. You know that as well. Like, it's real easy for me to sit here and flap my yap off about things that you shouldn't do through tarot. It's real easy for me, but this is your life. There's nothing easy about it. I know that. All right? I know what hard times are. Jennifer knows a little bit about me, and she'll tell you, I do. So, I feel for people when they struggle, but we always are our own worst enemy a lot of the times, that we can't seem to I don't know why we can't lift ourselves up a little bit more than what we do, I think is my thing. And we know better. We do. We have to become more of our own best friend. When I'm out somewhere and if I got a few bucks and I see something I like now, I'll ask myself, do you need that? No, I don't really need it. That way, I'd walk away before. And now that I'm older, in the last year, I'll look and I'll go, no, I don't need it. But what the hell is ever wrong with just wanting something? Snap it up. Got a few dollars. I can afford that. I'm snapping that up. Do you know what I'm saying? So, Linda, Nature Spirit. Hi, there we go. Okay. And is she present up front and center? Nature Spirit, this is for you. Yeah, it's going. Yeah, I know. Yeah, where's Nature Spirit? Linda. I'm just waiting for her to pop in here. There she is. Okay. You're up. I just want to read your whole question. I haven't read it yet. Okay. Oh, that sounds beautiful, Linda. Oh my goodness. So, anyways, Nature Spirit is asking, what does the universe want for them to know? And she thanked me for the smudge. And she's also known as a White Eagle. So I try to do justice to the smudges. I do, and I borrow that from the indigenous communities, right? And their traditions and their way of life. They're important. I've had other people come in. Somebody called me a pale face once. You're the first pale face I've ever seen put up a smudge, and you did it right. And I was like, whoa. And somebody else come in and said, you're doing your sponges properly. You put them up beautifully. There's nothing wrong with the way you're doing. Other than using the lighter to light them with, that's the only thing, right? You should have a branch, light it off a candle, and then light. But boys, that gets time consuming because they don't always take right off on you, kind of a thing. Okay, so you just basically want she's saying, Nature Spirit saying they had a smudge the other day. She did a whole stick, and she tried to put it out and it wouldn't go out, and they had to put it out in the snowbank, and they ended up out on the balcony in the snow and got pics of spirit and in the snow. So that's pretty interesting too. So smudging is good, always, always, always. Good evening, Doc. I gotta scroll back to see what's going on. Now I can't even move. Why? There we go. Okay. So Nature Spirit, we're gonna shuffle you up a general card to see what's coming your way. Nice to see you, Doc. Hey, Jolene. So this is, yes, this is after Nature Spirit. We want a general card because they want to know what's coming at them. First card that fell out, Linda, I will tell you, is Page of Wands. So you can take with that what you will on your end, right? Add to it whatever you're feeling and seeing as well. For yourself. For yourself. You get a lot, I have a lot of tarot readers in the group on Facebook. There's a lot of them there, and psychics as well. And other people in there that don't work regular 9-to-5 jobs. They have their own career thing going on. It's pretty cool. And people can take their own intuition and look into it and see if they're picking up anything more as well. Hi, Jolene. What's coming up for Nature Spirit? What is coming up for Nature Spirit? What pisses you off, Jen? What's pissing you off? This is for Nature Spirit. What's coming up that they need to be brought to their attention? What can they anticipate is coming their way? What direction? Could they get some guidance, please? I'm cutting you right here, Linda. I'm going to cut you right here. Before I read, where's the things that you sent me? So I can show everybody here. I left them on the table. I don't want to hang them before 2020, so I'm going to put them away and take them out at New Year's is what I'll do. But this is what Nature Spirit mailed out, and I just got it today. It's been in the mailbox for a while. So she sent me this beautiful card, this gorgeous card, very, very beautiful, of a wolf, the wolf power. There's the card that she gave me. which is lovely. And then she sent me 2 calendars here for the 2020. And one of them has a goddess something or other on it. Like that. Which is very nice. And I don't even think I had a 2019 calendar in my house. I don't. Somehow. And this is Nature Spirits. We're putting her face up too. There you know. Now you know how I feel. Another one. So there's 2. So this is beautiful. So I'm just going to put those things to the side again. There we go. Safe up and out of the way. Back into the shuffle. White Wolf Spirit. Okay. All right. I always find it an honor. I do. I find it an honor when Native or Indigenous people come into the group. That to me blows me away. What am I doing? Because I picked the card already, didn't I? It's right there in front of me. The King of Swords. I think the shuffling becomes more of a habit. And ambition is what's being brought to your attention. The ambition. Your own ambition in your life. So, you know, when I was a little girl, there was a movie. I might have been 4 years old, and there was a movie on TV one time. And it was Cowboys and Indians. And this native woman was leaving the reservation, running for her life. They were coming in, the white people, the cowboys, or whatever you want to call them. I don't know, me. Yeah, they were cowboys. I don't think they were military. They come in and they were like, you know, going to kill the whole tribe off. And there was probably a couple hundred. But this one native female, of course, she was like 20, 21, young and very beautiful. And she was running. I never forgot this. She's running through the woods. And then all of a sudden, of course, she twists her ankle or something silly like that. And she finds herself sitting under this big, big tree. And her heart's pounding. She's out of breath. She's crying. She can see the smoke. She can hear the screams, the cries. And then this cowboy comes out of the woods out of nowhere. And I never forgot that. They didn't show anything, but you could feel it. You could feel her fear, and you could feel what he was thinking. And it was just 4 years old. I never forgot that for some reason. I never forgot it. It seems so real when I think back on it. It sounds stupid, but yeah. Trying to get rid of stuff, yeah. He's a good card. In the Oceanic, he's not a bad card at all. He is a sword, and swords aren't necessarily that bad. They don't have to be. They really don't. They show more stuff going on in the mind. If there are any shadows in and around your life, it'll highlight those as well, which is really good. Really? Past life day? Okay. All right. Oh, go on. Oh, really? Wow. All the drama. The old, you know, you don't appreciate your elders until you get older and the stories they can tell you. Wow. So, the energy that comes with this King of Swords for you, Linda, is a very clever energy. It also represents a strong, strong leader type person, which in this case would be you. The energy that comes with him is one of strategy as well, and coming up with really super inventive and intelligent strategies in your life to work your way through something. This energy also brings charm, and it brings a lot of ambition. And if you're going to be needing to exert pressure on a company or a corporation or even people or a person, he's going to be there to help you exert the pressure that you need to put onto something or someone. And this is a feeling of, I'm not waiting another 6 months for anything. You're impatient to succeed. So you're not going to go start at A and then go, go the journey to get to B, learn your lessons, take with you whatever, get rid of whatever, and then another journey into C, which is the final destination. You're cutting out the middle part. You're like, I'm not putting up with that bull crap waiting all that time. It ain't gonna happen. Boom, A to C. And that's what you're doing. That's where the good strategizing comes in. You're going to be a little more clear and that more clarity going on. And I just heard you say, I see how they play this game, and we're going to play their game right back at them. There's something like that that could be coming up and going on. Spirit is everything. And it is big. You've got something, yes, and it's big. Yeah. Wonderful. This is beautiful. This energy as well can offer calm and very logical judgment. Remaining very black and white about an issue. No color in there. That means no emotions. This is a black and white issue. This is big. It'll get emotional after we become successful. We win. We become successful, hands down. Then emotional will come in. Till then, it's black and white issue. Thank you very much. There's that kind of an attitude. I'm not going away. I'm not backing down. I'm not giving up. I'm not throwing in the towel. It's forward moving here. A lot of forward movement. You're just not giving in. Another additional meaning is that there could be a legal issue or two going on, and it needs your attention just now. If you're identifying and resonating with this card as well, take a logical approach. This is the time for more mental agility than emotional ones. All right? The advice is look to the facts. Like I said, keep it black and white. That's what I got. And this is the intuition coming, is what I'm hearing coming in. Along with the card, they're melding together very well. Look to facts before you make any decision. Don't let your emotions get in the way. Remain with the black and white. If it isn't completely, make it black and white. Make it so there's no emotions involved at all, so you make a fair, logical choice that's going to work in your favor. Your keywords here are fairness and balance, incisiveness, decisions, strength, justice, and support. You are going to have support. It's going to work in your favor. Everything's working in your favor. You're welcome. Thank you, Spirit and Universe. You got it. You got it. And don't I say that a lot? I say you're welcome, but sometimes you feel that genuine joy right through, and I'll go, this is powerful stuff. You thank the universe and the world. We always look up. Everything. This table's part of the universe. That deck out there, the trees, it's all everywhere, surrounded, right, by everything around us. So are they coming together? That's good, because there you go. You're living it. You're living it. You're living it. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. It really is. It's such a strong card. It's good to have this influence and this energy. He's very, very strong, as you know yourself, right, with that card. He's very strong. There's no messing around with him. He don't put up with wasting time. Sometimes this energy doesn't makes you kind of not follow protocol. Because if you follow protocol, then you got to do the A and the B and the C. And it's like, the hell with this BS. I'm jumping over all of that. I already know where I'm going, and I know what's going on. You're just taking the bull by the... You're in control. You're in control. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful. So we have a Jolene Durant. Let me check I'm going to check my little list and see if she left a question there. Let's see. Thank you very much, Linda. All the way around. All the way around. Yes, Jolie. Lucky sevens. How do I get unstuck? Jolene's feeling stuck. Must be just stuck in your life overall. Or, yes. Is Jolene here? I'm not going to sing it. Don't worry. There's a new movie out by Dolly Parton there. See on Netflix. I'm not going to watch it. I always like Dolly. Just a personality, everything about her. Are you there? Okay, Jolene, are you feeling stuck in life overall? Are you stuck in a job? Are you feeling stuck in a relationship? To give us some direction on which way to go. That's all I want to know. You're feeling stuck in all those areas? Which basically says you're feeling stuck in life, like you're not growing, you're not expanding, or moving forward. Life in general. Alrighty. That means you're looking for some growth and some changes. Something fresh, something new. Something to look forward to. Something exciting. Oh, I'm going to start this business and I'm dropping cards everywhere. Stop it. Okay. You just got divorced. All right. You just got passed over. Okay, so you got, yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. Okay. She's feeling pretty stuck in her personal life, her intimate life. Just receiving a divorce. And she was passed over for promotion at her job. So she's not feeling too good. She could be feeling better. Her outlook could be a little healthier, a little better. Just bear with me, Jolene. I'm going to give you a good shuffle here. We're all singing that song in our head, Jolene. Y'all know that, eh? Not such a wonderful year so far. Thank goodness it's almost over. You know, this was supposed to be my year, as per Chinese astrology. It wasn't so great for the most part. There's been something that's unusual that's happened. This is very true. Jeez. I wish Deborah Cornish was in here. She's not, though. But yeah. Hi, Karina. Yeah. Everything does pass. Everything does come to pass, you know? And everything is personal perspective as well. Where you feel you've hit a point of success or no success, somebody else may feel completely different at a different time in a different way. Other people, maybe they see you as you're doing okay and you're feeling inside, I'm so not okay. You know? But this is all right. As long as you got a heartbeat in this world, nothing stays the same, right? Nothing at all stays the same. Things can get slowed for a while. Things can become stagnant. But unless you're dealing with things and you're making the changes that you know in your heart and soul need to be made, you know. You know, people say to me, like on a personal note, they say, well, you know, it wouldn't be a bad thing if you started dating again. It wouldn't, you know. And I hold myself back there because I don't leave my house because I like being home. Not only that, you're living through tarot on YouTube is, I will tell you, an extremely time-consuming way to make money. It takes so, and I'm like, it's a good thing I don't date or I wouldn't have time to do the readings that I do. I wouldn't have any time. I wouldn't, you know. And when you do, I'm picky about how I do my readings. Nobody is allowed out at this end of the house when I'm reading. I don't mind my son if he happens to be spending, comes out and tiptoes around the kitchen. He's not distracting me. That's fine. But to have somebody like sitting there watching TV or this, no. So You know, I just don't have time. That sounds crazy, but I don't have time for that. I don't have time for a relationship. I could never see how I could fit anybody into my lifestyle. And I don't have a big lifestyle, but just the same. Oh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one, Jolene. Not having your kids around for Thanksgiving. That will be rough. That will be hard. Yes. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's the last roll. This is the last all out now shuffle for Jolene. One run through after this, and then I'm going to cut the deck. Don't do that. Get over there. She's feeling stuck. How does Jolene become unstuck in her own life so that she's got more clarity, a more sense of where she's going and what it is that she wants, what directions to go into? Oh my, who did I almost deal this for earlier? And here he is again. And it's the Hermit. And you got a lot of stuff on your mind. You got a lot of thinking to do. This is where change begins for you. He's a good card. Because what the card is bringing forward here is you're feeling unstuck because it's time for you to make some changes in your life. That's why you've got this stuck feeling. It's starting to really bother you. Play on your mind a lot. Feel like you're almost in a small contained area and you only got enough room between you and a wall, it's like feeling like being stuck in a small box almost. It's just big enough to hold you, but there's no seams, there's no cracks, there's no way out of it. It is what it is. You are where you are, kind of a thing. And you're starting to feel that there's got to be another way. There's got to be a way to turn around and get out of here. There has to be a way out of here. I'm stuck in different avenues of my life. A Hermit, I like him a lot. I like him a lot. If you're feeling rather somewhat alone, you don't need to feel alone. You don't need to feel that way at all. Okay. It is a card of contemplation. It's a card of going off by oneself. And I kind of got lost somewhere along the way here. Sometimes people feel alone with this card, or more loneliness more than anything. And if you ever feel like that, alone in the world, it's not going to stay that way forever. It's not going to be that way. It isn't. There's going to be change. A lot of reflection and a lot of quiet time are going to be important for you to get things together and on the starting line. You may need to study or contemplate or just simply spend time alone to process everything that's happened recently. Okay, you need to process and work through things. There's been a lot that you've been going through. And it shows you going on. If you don't go off on your own, you'll find yourself kind of put in that position where you're alone, and maybe it's Thanksgiving. Maybe that's the time you're going to find yourself alone. It could be a welcome retreat, but you could still feel lonely. Okay? It depends on your circumstances. However, no matter which way you experience this hermit solitary influence, know that you're being guided by your own inner light. All right? That's a beautiful thing. You won't get lost in your thoughts, and you're not going to be alone forever. And you need to believe that, because that's the truth. That's a fact. that just haven't been proven yet, but it's coming. All right. Another meaning of the card is distancing yourself from certain relationships in your life that could be overwhelming you. If your ex is overwhelming you, you need to put more distance there between the two of you in some way, shape, or form so that you're comfortable. The advice of the card for you is, Jolene, try not to resist any aloneness, any periods that you find you're going to be spending alone, like Thanksgiving. Try not to resist it too much, because it's going to give you time for this contemplation. And also, you need a little bit of healing to go on inside to find the answers that you need and to know yourself on a much deeper level. You have to heal from things that have happened recently that have been an upset in your life. And the keywords here are thought, retreat, travel, inner journeys, solitude, seclusion, and being able to feel a sense of protection and security in your life as well. You still need you're stuck for a reason. Tarot can't unstick you. Okay, tarot can't do that. But what I'm getting here for you is there's some things you need to work through, Jolene, you haven't worked through yet. Before you can even take on some of the other things that you're wanting to take on in your life, you have some things to work through. And you're only going to get that done by spending time on your own. As Tarot said, you may find yourself alone on Thanksgiving, but don't resist the alone time. Take advantage of that alone time. Make it work for you. Okay? You're welcome. You just need to go inside a little bit. You need some time alone to really figure out which way you want to go and what you're going to do next. And you'll have enlightening moments. You'll be enlightened. You'll have maybe epiphanous moments where things will just light bulb moments go off and overwhelm you. At the end of the day, for every one of us, at the end of the day, we're looking here at to a point in charge of our own destiny and which way we go. We can change gears at any time. You need to feel the freedom of that and the power within that as well. And that's what I had coming for you. There's no easy answers. It is going to get better for her. Absolutely. It's putting things in your life, Jolene, in its proper places, like your ex-husband. You got to put him in his proper place. And don't put him in a box and don't bring him out of that box, kind of a thing. It's a metaphor. So, okay, let me see here. I just have to see who's up next. Ursula Smith. Ursula, you still in the room? If she's here, come forward and put her question up. Ursula, there she is. My teaching job stresses me, overwhelms me at times this year. I needed to get better and have zero time. Okay. Any advice, any messages from Spirit? You want a general card? All right. And maybe that's what we'll get. Maybe the High Priest will come up. He's a teacher card of tarot. He'd fit right into your back pocket right about now. I tell you what card popped out, though, was the Ten of Cups. That's the Happily Ever After card. It's a beautiful thing. But it popped out. I don't do the pop-outs, but just the same, I'll let you know what they are. Okay. Ursula would like a message from Spirit. Messages from Spirit. Messages from Spirit, please, for Ursula. Come on. Messages from Spirit for Ursula. Run through. Messages from Spirit for Ursula. Messages from Spirit. One more run through, and then I'm going to cut the deck. One more. Wonderful. All right, cutting the deck. Four of Swords. Recovery is the prompt on this card, the Four of Swords. Fours in tarot are all about sometimes stagnation, everything stopping, but they're more about stillness, sometimes calm, recovery and rest, this sort of a thing. But this is what's coming forward for you, is the card of recovery with the Four of Swords. You need especially a mental break is what you need here. You need time to catch your breath. You need time to find your feet again from under you. That solidity where you know where you're going and you know what it is that you want and you know what you're doing. Okay, you're feeling stress from your job. You've already expressed that. What Tarot's coming forth and telling you, Ursula, right off the top, now is the time you need a break. But in the spiritual sense, you really need a break as well. You need a break in every sense of who you are. You need a break. Thing is, universe is only going to sit back for so long and wait for you to do this for yourself, and if not, it'll be imposed upon you. It could go as far as doctor's orders or management, supervisors. You need to take a break away from a stressful commitment, and that could come from your employer. Maybe they're seeing signs of the stress, and they want you to take a leave for a little bit to get some quiet time, because quiet time for you is needed very badly. Very badly. You need quiet time. It's a necessary thing. And you need an opportunity to look after yourself. So you need rest. You need to recuperate. You need to enjoy, even for a little while, a more gentle pace of life. In order to do this, you may need to put some of your plans on hold for now. You don't need to worry either about, well, some of the plans I have are somewhat time sensitive. Don't worry about that. There's this thing coming into your life called divine timing. Don't worry about things that you feel you've got deadlines to meet. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to go the way it's supposed to go. But at the immediate moment, taking care of you, you haven't been sleeping well. You see what I'm saying? There you go. It's really heavy. You really need... My head's hurting. I'm feeling that ache in my head that I had before I ended up in hospital, and I fell and I got sick, and it was the universe trying to put me back so I would just sit there and do nothing, and I just kept coming back. No matter what happened to me, I came back, except the last time. Last December, I went, all right, okay. And I had to take time off. I had to. I had no choice anymore. I was back to it. I was like, fine. And my head used to have that ache in it. It's funny. It's not a full-blown headache, but your head hurts. It feels weak. Loud sounds would send you to the moon. But it's not like a traditional headache. This is more like... And I used to feel twinges in my third eye. I used to get real heavy twinges. I don't get them anymore because I did what I was supposed to do, and I took that time and that break. Except that this is how things need to be just now for you. All right? And you will make progress, as I told you already, when the time is right. And so says tarot. Your keywords are in action, taking time away, taking a relationship break, taking a work break. It's a time for you to heal. It's a time for you to feel peace. And it's a time for you to feel stillness. And it's a time for you to rest. And that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. That's what's going on with the card. You need to rest. And while you're resting, you find yourself as well. When you're resting, what do you got? Nothing but downtime and a lot of thinking to do. And don't be too hard on yourself is another thing too. So, and that even a simple cold could knock you, on your butt for a long time, right? You've got that kind of a thing going on. So, I hope that helps, but you do. You need to take time alone. You really need that time alone. Rest and recovery. You're going to find everything just nothing but a struggle until you get that rest and recovery period in. I'm looking in PayPal to see if Karina Favela, thank you. Thank you, Ursula, for being here. Thank you for your patience. Ursula, okay, Karina wants to know, are positive changes coming soon? Very simple, straightforward question. Let's see what we got for Karina. Okay. Are positive changes coming soon for Karina? Little Tony's mommy. No, you're welcome. All you got to do is start the whole process of recovering yourself is what you're doing here. By, getting some rest, taking a break, indulging yourself, taking care of yourself, being your own best friend. Put it that way. Things will come easier for you. You'll have more clarity. You'll have more vision. You'll have more what you need to make changes. And I got one last thought for you, Ursula. With maybe the employer being passing you over for promotion because they can see where your mental and physical state of health is, and you're not at 100%. They shouldn't be holding that against you because they know you've been through stuff. So, okay. This is for Karina. When you start to work on you, and this is for anybody, when you start working on yourself, everybody knows and everybody notices. Everybody knows. Let's see here. Okay. Is there any good luck coming? Some good changes coming for Karina Favela. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm jealous, Karina. Anybody guess what card? My favorite card, my number one card in the whole deck. It doesn't get much more positive than this. Look what you got. Yeah. My number one card, my number one guy. I love this card. I love, 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 love him. You are in control. You're in full control. That's what I'm getting off of him right off the top. That you are in full control more than you realize in your life on happenstance and things happening. The thing is, when he comes in, what I get excited about him, he reminds us of our own inner power that we have to make things happen, to design our own future and our own lives, to be in the driver's seat. And he's bringing you, like 4 seasons of the year, he's bringing you all the tools that you're going to need. And his right hand is out, well, his left hand is out in offering and saying, here, you take what you need. Everything that you need to make life the way you want it is made available to you here in your life of love, which is represented by the cups here, the cups. And so that's emotions and love your relationships with everybody. The next one is your wands, your staves, your rods, your sticks, all about the practical things in your life. You want to make life better. You want to make that shift. You're going to need that. It's all about starting new businesses, beginning a new too as well, new jobs, risk taking as well. You may be taking a shot in the dark at something, but that's what it's all about. And this goes from your job to your home life to the house you live in to the car you drive. These are all your practical things. Third one is decisions that are weighing on your mind, and you're weighing options on which way to go on different decisions. You may have more than one option available to you. Aren't you the lucky one? Really lucky. And you can narrow your choice down of which direction you want to go next, what it is that you want to do next as well. You've been seeing a lot of ones. Any numerologies in the group? Any numerologist in the group? Number one should keep seeing ones. And I would say right off, that's new beginnings, brand new beginnings coming up. You're going to have more control and more direction, more control of that, which way your life is going. You're doing some real transformation within yourself, and you're bringing forward. You say, why can't I have what I'm seeing? Why can't I have what my heart's aching for and desiring for? It doesn't have necessarily, things don't have to always be a need. And once in a while, they can be a want. And what's wrong with that? I can bring these things to me. If you're feeling lost and out of control in any way, shape, or form, you need to have a long talk with the universe. You need to roll over and expose your sensitive underbelly, and all the raw nerve endings are showing, which what I mean by that is emotions. You know, when you want something so bad and you're kind of daydreaming and you're feeling it as you're thinking about it and you're contemplating, you're feeling it. And it's a physical thing. That's what you want to do when you're talking to the universe. Don't be dry. Don't be unemotional and say, well, here's where you need what I want brought to me. You want things brought into your life. The more description that you put in for what you want. And, you know, the universe already knows every atom, every molecule that builds us and makes us who we are, and knows our deepest thoughts, our deepest tendencies, our feelings. But we have to take the act of our free will, and we have to show the universe that we're opening wide. All right? Showing all our raw nerve endings, being wide open. And the universe sits up and takes notice because you're taking the action to make the change. And it's more than happy to help lead you in the right direction, nudge you along, remind you of what you can do, not what you can't do. But you'll remember, I know I can do this. You'll be saying that to yourself. I can go that way, I can go this way. I've got choices, I've got options, right? And the last one we have, money's not going to be a problem with you, and neither is boredom or grayness or stagnancy in your life at all, because you've got the Pentacles here to take care of all of that. All of that. You know what, though, Karina? You're saying the last statement, you feel like you're at the end of this cycle, but things have been so quiet and stagnant. Here you go. It's always calmest right before the storm. And this is in a good way. Everything gets real quiet, and there's nothing going on, and then the stars explode. Everything starts happening all at the same time. You can barely keep up. That's just a fact of life. It's either there's nothing going on or there's way too much going on. So, new beginnings are finally coming. Absolutely. A lot of color in your life. I love the Pentacles for that. A lot of creativity, a lot of pops of color. It means a good, full, active, positive life that you'll be living here. He's fantastic. Let me get him up here. He's number one card in tarot, and he's my number one guy over all 78 cards in the deck. He's my number one. He's my number one. We need to be reminded sometimes. And me, even though I'm scared of my own inner power because I've said things and made them happen. And emotions were, I just heard the word milkshake. I don't know why I heard milkshake. This is a good reading, Karina. This is a really, really good reading for you. It's you manifesting, and you're forming, and you're shaping your life the way you want it to be and the way you want it to go. And when you start making things happen, you're going to be blown away. I've blown myself away. to bring things into my life. The home that I live in, I brought this, I manifested this, you know, and brought this property and myself were brought together. And it wasn't a fluke. It wasn't anything like a fluke. And when my husband was alive, he would just be blown away. He couldn't get over it. He'd just say, it's too weird. You know, Natalie, there is more than just what we see around. I said, absolutely. And we're in control of most of it. I'll be blunt, does shit happen to us? Yes, shit happens. But it always comes down to how we react to everything. Always. How long are you going to let things maybe get in your way, hold you back, hold you down? You allow that. You got to come out fighting every day, every day, every day. And fighting with the good, the light, the positive, using all the beautiful tools that we have. But with him, the magician is looking directly into your eyes, and he's asking you, what is it that you think you can make happen? What is it do you believe you have the power over to make happen in your life? There's no limits. There's no limits here. All the conditions for your future success are perfect right now. So now is the right time to take action. You hear that? Everything's lining up right now for you to take action in your life. You've got the resources and you've got the talent to attract whatever it is that you want. This is things from a new relationship to a business enterprise. Above all, the magician is seeing you in the creative flow of your life, full of energy and full of purpose. You have the resources, you have the talent to attract whatever it is that you want. Your communication sector in your life is going to get busy very soon as well. When the sea appears, that kind of goes hand in hand with him. There's a lot of stuff going on in your life. And you may find yourself doing a lot more talking to people, interacting with people, texting, email, phone calls, and all of these things. Any ideas you present, even on your job, to your family, to people that matter to you, ideas you're going to find yourself, you've got more support than you realize you had, which is really going to bring you a lot of peace of mind as well. Yes, I'm not the only one believes in this, that I can do this. You're also going to find a lot, like I said, a lot of support for everything that you do. The advice is, the time is now. Take action. And if you do, Karina, to take action in your life for the things that you want and what you want to unfold, you're going to meet with success. Just because he's come into it. And you're going to be the one that makes these things happen and bring them about. Your keywords here are new enterprises, communication, energy, creativity, travel, money, and support. Now is the time for you to start figuring it out, which way you want to turn next in your life. There's the big thing. All right? And you've got everything. It's pointing. As the card says, as the magician says, now's the time for you to start putting things into action. Okay? Who is next here? Let me see. Sweet Oasis Room and Board. I can't remember her name. I'm sorry. Sweet Oasis Room and Board. I can't remember. I don't know if you remember her name or not. Thank you, CL. You're very welcome. Always, Karina. Always, always, always. I don't even know how to pronounce that name. When I see PEI, I see Prince Edward Island. That's what we call it, is PEI. Part of Atlantic Canada. Pepe. I call it Pepe. I don't know. Hey, Pepe, are you here? Because I didn't leave a question. Okay. I can't believe almost 2 hours has gone by. Oh my goodness sakes. We won't be taking too many more questions for tonight. We'll be winding her down real soon because we've got a waiting list here. So, Peppy, come on, people. We've been doing real good up to now, haven't we, Jennifer? No, we haven't missed anybody. Oh my gosh, Peppy, where are you? Two hours has gone by fast. Okay, Jennifer. Okay, yeah. Okay, I was just thinking that too. Well, we've got the minute of downtime. But yeah, they didn't leave, Pepe didn't leave a question on their notes or anything. Okay, just be one moment. I'm going to do a refresh. I want to make sure that I got everybody on board here. Night. Really, really slow tonight. Okay, so there's only Pepe, Lori, Tina, and Tina. Tina Miller, the same person. But I'm going to send you what's left here on my list. Where are we? There we go. Okay. I'm going to bring it up here. Just one second. And there we go. All right. Jennifer, here it comes. That's it. Oh, geez. See, what it is I'll jump to the next person. And when I get done or whatever, done, I think I'm done. And then this person's going, yeah, but you missed me. And it's like, I thought I was done. Kind of thing. So, thank you, Jennifer. It's quiet. It's Sunday night. I expected it to be quiet. Anyway, so where did they go? Are they lagging bad or are they not paying attention? I'm only going to wait another minute. I'll move on to the next person. Yep, Earth calling Pepe. Pepe. There we go. What was it you wanted again? We're just about to nod off to the next person. Good, I'm glad you're back. I'm just on time. Yeah. Everything's backwards in my camera. My hair's messed up. Nope, not that way. It's this way. There we go. It's all backwards. Okay. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Ursula. Okay, so, wants to start a business with my sister and cousin in the islands. Will I trust her? But will the business thrive out there? All right, let's see. Pepe. This is for Pepe. They want to start a business with their sister and cousin in the islands. Is she going to be able to trust her sister with the business? Will the business thrive out there? Well, happy birthday to your sister. Happy, happy, happy birthday to your sister. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Let's say it's your birthday. You want to know if you can trust your cousin with the business. Okay. All right. You want to start in January, February. Starting a new business on the island somewhere with her cousin and her sister. Is she's going to be able to trust her cousin? This is the right movement to take and the right way to go. Let's see here. Now, one more run through. That didn't feel right. Hold on. Come on. Here we go. Okay. And I'm going to cut the deck right here. Here's our repetitive card of the night. It's a good one. Opportunity is what we're looking at here. It's a really good card. Opportunity. The Page of Pentacles. I would say everything about this card is really good for you, Pepe. I'm not seeing any trust issues at all with this card. All I'm seeing is forward movement, advancement. But when this page shows up for you, there's going to be good news coming your way from outside sources. Something about finances, work, and education. You're going to be receiving some really good news about. This page coming up doesn't just represent money alone, but it brings you hope that a wish is going to be granted. This is all working in your favor. This is a good thing. Another meaning of this page are pending job offers, or if you're trying to sell a property or even make a move, it's something big. This is going to happen soon. But you really need to pay attention to your paperwork, okay? You have to treat it black and white, factual as a business, nothing personal, no emotions involved. You have to be very businesslike here. The advice is to look out for others with offers that are regarding work or business. There's a good opportunity that's sitting right on the horizon waiting for you to capture it. But you need to be diligent. You need to do your part of it. You can't just sit back and think it's going to all come together on its own, because it won't. But everything is being laid out in front of you to take advantage of. There's some opportunities there that's going to work in your favor. And your keywords are messages and money, communication, work, luck, confidence, and an overall feeling of optimism at the very, very end here. Let me ask about your cousin, and we'll get a yes or a no on your cousin here from Lilith here. Okay. Okay. Still within the parameters of Pepe's one card reading, we're focusing in on her cousin. Pepe and her sister and cousin are planning on starting a business on one of the islands. It's coming up in January or February. Her main question is she going to be able to trust her cousin with this business? Is this going to be a good idea, having the cousin in as a third party on this business? Will she be able to put her trust into her cousin? Yes. She's saying a straight out yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But you know what I'm hearing for you as well, Pepe? You're going to have to be the one that stays really on top of everything. Okay, to make sure that nobody's dropping the ball anywhere and things are going the way you want them to go. You're going to have to be on top of everything. And it's not a matter of trust. It's a matter of being diligent and making sure things go right for you. Are you excited? That's good. It was quick, too. It shows it's going to happen soon. That short, tight little swing that she gives, that means soon. When she does the longer swings, 9 out of 10 times what that means is that it's a long waiting period or something's going to take a long time. But the shorter the swing, the quicker it comes into your life. Okay, so thank you. You're very welcome. And thank you very much. I appreciate your donation. Thank you. The next person is Tina Miller. Okay, and let's see. I'm going to open up Tina's first question. Oh, that's a hard one. Unless it comes through for me, tarot can't answer that question. If I go back to college, what should I study or become? You're the only expert on yourself that you can answer. But I'll deal, and we'll pull a card to see what comes up for you. But I mean, you know, tarot's not going to say go become a dental hygienist or something, you know what I mean, dentistry, or it's not going to say become, you know, go get your PhD, become a lawyer, become an artist, become, you know, I mean, it's not going to do that. So there is one card that covers the arts. There's only just that one that will cover the arts. We'll see. It may come up. It may come up. And I may be given a clue. So I just leave myself very comfortable and very open to it. Yeah, I'm on her. I'm on her. Thanks, Jen. Yeah. Oh, Tina. No, I'm on Tina. You're leaning towards an RN, are you? Okay. Where is... What? Hold on a minute. I missed her by accident. Okay, I'll do... Okay, Laura Lee will be next. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing Tina, but I've already started her, so basically I'm not going to stop. That's a warm wind. It's very tropical. Okay. Sorry, Laura. You get looking at that list all night. It's not hard to accidentally skip somebody. I'll do you next. And then Tina's got 2 questions. But with Tina, we'll answer the next one after yours. But right now, I've got to do Tina because that's the intention behind this shuffle. So I've got to finish what I've started. Tina wants direction on which career she should go. And she says she's aiming for nursing. Okay. Still the medical field, though. That was pretty close. Dental assistant. I was just using it as an example. Yeah. All right. I'm going to cut right here, Tina. The Page of Cups. An imagination. I haven't seen him in a little while. This is the card that's been pulled for you. It's not a bad card. It's a really good card. It's a card about personal growth, moving forward, getting what you want, knowing and feeling, not just hearing, not just common knowledge, but feeling it, that the sky's the limit for you. All right, you've got options here. You can just about, that's what I'm feeling for you. You can go in just about any direction you choose to go in, even by merely just using your imagination. Let your dreams soar. Let them be as big as you want them to be. You're the one in the driver's seat. Why would you settle for little when you could gain a lot, right? With this person, this energy is usually representative of a younger person or somebody who's very, very young at heart. Okay, that could be part of your life. They've got a lot to offer you and others as well. A very giving person, a very intelligent person, a driven person. They provide really good company. That's how you can tell who this is. They are fun, and they have a strong friendship with you, a very lighthearted, good, honest relationship with you, friendship. He or she also wants to bring you the message that love is coming your way in the future. When this page arrives in a reading, your creative projects will also flourish, but so will your finances. Enjoy the lighter side of life is the advice, and allow yourself time to play and let your imagination run free. In other words, keep your life in proper perspective. Try to keep that balance in there. Yes, there's a serious time. Yeah, there's a happy time. There's an easy time. There's a work time. There's a growth and moving ahead time. Usually takes a lot of energy for you here. But your imagination could be your key thing that really takes you to places unknown maybe in this moment. But if you leave yourself open, it'll give you a new direction in which to go in. Your keywords are companionship and outings, fun, playfulness, imagination, love news. The finances are looking good. There could be possible new love coming into your future here. You're leaning towards being, I'm not getting anything yet, towards being a nurse, a registered nurse. It's a good choice. They make good money too. There's no getting around that. So, okay, let's find out here if nursing is the way for you to go. We are still within the parameters of Tina's Tina Miller's a one-card question reading, and she's looking for career directions, unless I'm shown, but she has put it out there, and we'll go with that. She's leaning toward a career in nursing, which is very noble. It's very, very honorable career. Is nursing going to be the way that she goes? Will it be in the medical field for her career? She's pretty much sticking with it, and she's saying yes. This could really work in your favor. You'll probably get your registered nursing certificate, but you could specialize as well in certain fields. You may find yourself that you want to specialize. It could be a heart unit at a hospital that you work on. There's training. There's always new training, or something along those lines, but that's what you're looking at here. Is this the right choice for Tina? Is this the right direction she should be going in, into the medical field? And she's saying yes, right straight through. Is she going to be successful in her choices here? That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Lilith. There you go. They're saying that's the way for you to go, is in the medical field. You're very welcome, Tina. You're very welcome. Thank you so much. And we'll get back to you again in a couple of minutes. I know you have one more. Nurse practitioner. Did I just say you want to specialize in something? There you go. There you go. Yeah. And we're going to get right to, I'm sorry, Laura Lee Jones, but here we go. So my coming. Okay. Okay, Laura Lee Jones, are you here? Still here? You hear Laura Lee? I can't believe I missed my mouth. Oh, I got my shirt wet. Is Laura Lee here? Laura Lee Jones? Oh my God. Somebody's lagging. Maybe it's me, because I'm not seeing, the screen's not even moving here, for heaven's sakes. Time for a piece of cheese. I'm going to step off for just a moment, Jen. Oh, there's Laura Lee. What's your question, Laura Lee? Put your question in. I'll be right back. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh dear. The soulmate question, that's right. Okay, Laura. I'm sorry, you did put that in. I completely see. I'm starting to space out, eh? I'm sorry about that. Laura Lee Jones wants to know, will she find her soulmate soon? Let's hope that you do. Let's hope we get a good card for you, Laura. All right. Is Laura going to meet her soulmate soon? I'm going to cut right here. We've got the Ten of Wands. And it's all about responsibility. That's what's being brought forward for your attention right now. This can be the overwhelm card sometimes of tarot, but it shows something coming to an end. A card was meant to come up. I didn't even have to look for it. This card is showing you may have far too much to do and too much to think about. There could be some pressure at work going on, or even at the home front, your home front. You can tend to get so absorbed in details that you can't see the bigger picture and discern what's really essential, and you need to do that to calm the energies down. You need to just deal with what's important in the moment, and get rid of the little things that don't count. You need to maybe prioritize things in your life right now, and the most important things at the top. Work your way down. Just straighten things out for yourself. It'll lessen the pressure or stress that you may be feeling. Another meaning of this card could be that one person or one situation could be taking all your mental energy, leaving you with little time to focus on your own needs. The advice of the card for you is to set some boundaries to reduce your stress. You may need to say no to certain people when they come at you and need a favor, they need your help, and you may not be able to provide it for them. But the key words for this card are burdens, overload, confusion, exhaustion, priorities, pressures, and blocks. I don't know if any of that resonates with you, but that's what tarot brought you. But let's get down to your question about your soulmate, okay? I'm going to keep that card there, though. This is for Laura Lee Jones. We're still within the parameter of her one card, one question reading. And her question was, am I going to meet my soulmate soon? Could we just focus in on that, please, Lilith? Not the card, but the question. Is Laura Lee Jones going to be able to find her soulmate soon? Is there a soulmate coming into her life? There is somebody coming. They're coming quite quickly. There's not a long wait here. Is this somebody that Laura Lee already knows? Is the soulmate coming into her life? Does she already know this person? Does she already know them or know of them? I'm saying yes, you do. Okay. When will they come together? Will they come together within the next month? Will this happen within the next month? Will her soulmate come into her life within the next 4-week period? I knew it was quick. Yeah. Could it happen within the next 3-week period? Is that no, it's not an option. It's 4 weeks. And she's going, yes. Okay. Is somebody that she's already aware of or knows of? What is the first initial of this person's name? Does their first name begin with the letter A? Nope. Does the first name begin with the letter B? Whoa, that was easy. Okay, there you go. First name begins with the letter B in about 3 weeks' time. There you go. They're coming in. Be prepared. Here they come. Here they come. Very happy for you. Very happy that that came out the way it did. And I'm glad that the other card, the Ten of Wands, actually resonated with you and you got it and made something to you. That's good. I'm feeling you need to, like I said, there's the need for you to prioritize things. We have to put it out there that we're interested in being available, that we're trying to draw in a soulmate. You know, you hear about, you know, chemicals and pheromones that we, you know, people put out and stuff like that. Men know when a woman is ready and she's receptive. They just kind of, we put that out there. It's not something we think about. It's not something we analyze, nor on the other end for the person being drawn in. We don't think that hard or that much about it. But if you put out that you're ready and you're receptive, people tend to pick up on that. And that begins the ball rolling. But whoever this is somebody you already know of. Doesn't mean you're good friends with or even that you know them well. This could be somebody through work, one of your neighbors down the road, or a regular at the store you go. You see, you know, it's somebody you're already aware of, and their name, first name begins with the letter B. And Tina is next. Thank you so much, Laura. I'm wishing you the best. It's going to happen for you. It's absolutely going to happen. Thank you so much. Get ready in the next 3 weeks. Here is the last one on our list for tonight so far. And I think we're going to pretty much, I got to check the time here. Okay, Tina wants a love reading. All right, concerning love, romance, intimacy, this sort of a thing. Where are we at? Oh, after Tina, we might as well call it a night. If you want to do that, Jennifer. Oh, you're going through a divorce? Okay. You're not going to be alone forever, Lord. But you got to prioritize basically putting yourself first, too. Right? For what was I just asking something? What was it? There we go. Yeah. This is for Tina Miller. And she'd like a reading, one card reading on love, intimate love, romance love. Now, don't mess up on me. It's for Tina Miller. She'd like a card regarding love, intimate love, romantic love. All right, I'm going to have a cut here on this one. You got the Seven of Pentacles. Beautiful card, all about potential. It's coming. It is coming. Love is coming. And it's good. It is something good. Sevens are all about possibilities in tarot. And just getting that card right there is telling me an awful lot. The potential here for a good relationship, it's there. There's a lot to be gained when this 7 appears in your reading. It shows that your dedication is beginning to pay off. You're seeing, you're given glimpses of the rewards that you're seeking in your life. While you're not seeking riches necessarily, or even acknowledgement that you dream of yet, you're probably getting by in life just fine. But the thing is, the potential's there for a lot of success in your life. This could mean waiting a little longer, waiting for the right one. It could be a little harder. There could be more sacrifice time, and maybe giving more attention to detail with yourself. But the effort that you put into attracting somebody to you, to bring somebody in your life, the effort that you put in is going to be well worth the effort. It's going to work in your favor. You won't be sorry for it. You won't even mind the extra waiting or anything like that. The advice of the card here is don't doubt your abilities and don't doubt the path that you have chosen. You need to keep going in the direction you're in. You're on the right track of success. Whatever it is you're trying to bring into your life, it matters not. I'm feeling your powers of pulling things into your life right now are really good. They're positive and they're strong. Your keywords are money, perseverance. So don't give up, right? Dedicate yourself to what it is that you want in your life. Work for what it is that you want in your life. Make investments of your time, your emotions. The final word on the card is success. Let me pull Lilith and see if I can get anything out of her. Lilith, there you are. This is for Tina Miller. Oh, I need a little bit more chain. That's a bit too close. There we go. We're still within the parameters of Tina Miller's card reading here. And she wants to know about love. Is there love coming into her life? Is that the department or a part of her life, a branch of her life where she's going to find happiness? There's happiness coming. She's no, hold on. Something's going on. What is she doing? Talk to me, Lilith. Asking about your love life. She's saying no, no, no. Why is she saying no? Is it much for me to presume that nothing is going to happen for the next little bit with Tina's love life? Is that what's going on? Is there something blocking her? Because that's what I'm hearing. Something's blocking her and in the way. Something's blocking you, Tina. What is it? Look, she's going back to no, no, no again. At some point, there's going to be future love, happiness and love for Tina at some point in her life. And she's saying yes to that. But not right now. Is that correct? Wow. When is Tina going to be... Can we give her a ballpark figure on when she can expect to be happy in love? And she agrees. All right. Will Tina be happy in her intimate, her love, part of her life? Is she going to meet somebody or get into a relationship or take it to the level where she'll be happy? Will this happen within the next 2 months? Nope. Longer? Yes. Will this happen within the next 6 months? Oh dear. Longer? Lord. This happened within the next 9 months. Is she going to be happy in love within the next 9-month period? She likes that. Yes. All right. Wow. That was interesting. Oh, this is for Tina Miller, not Tina Osborne. You're not even on the list, Tina. Don't even have you on the list. This is for Tina Miller. Tina Miller's your maiden name? But your question in PayPal just said love. That's all you put, wasn't it? Oh, for God's sake. Love reading, that's what you put. You didn't put any specific questions in there. I'll ask that one question and then we're done. Okay. Tina Osborne wants to know, should she let go of Thomas? Tina Osborne wants to know, should she let go of Thomas? And she's saying yes, let go. That's what she's saying. That's how she answers yeses with the swing. But you're not going to do that right away. You're not going to let him go. It's showing you don't want to. You're going to drag this out a little bit further. The relationship or holding on to Thomas, she's swinging hard on me here. You can't see that, but I feel it. Is Tina going to be able to let go of Thomas? Is she going to be able to let go? La, 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 la. She's saying no. Not for a long time. Not for a long time. That's the answer. You got some stuff to work through yet. That's all I can attribute it to. You're welcome. Yeah. You've got to let go, but you're not going to for a while because you really don't want to. You're going to find that hard. That letting go, you're going to find it really, really hard. You're welcome, Tina. Well, that's it, ladies and germs. That is it for tonight. It wasn't too bad of a night on me, emotionally, mentally, psychically. I'll probably be back at some point tomorrow night to do another reading. There, the candles are even burning themselves out. Ah, I'll just save this for tomorrow. Whoops. I think I got one private reading to do. I think I might do that when I shut this camera down so I can get that done and out of the way. I told her 3 days ago I was going to get her done ahead of time. It hasn't happened. She's a regular. She knows how I work. She either gets a reading real quick or there's wait. And nothing ever goes according to plan. Not too bad, eh? No, thank you, Jennifer. Always being here. And keeping people straight. See, if I skip somebody by accident, I wouldn't know that if you weren't here. I'd have my head at the cards the whole time, trying to keep everyone straight. Oh, well. It would be fun. But I think while I've got everything up and going and running here, I might do that reading that I have to do. I should do it tonight. And then tomorrow I've got nothing on my agenda. I can actually come up for air and breathe a little bit. I'm not complaining. I just wish I had a higher energy level, and I don't. So the readings burn me out. They get like that. They get, any reader will tell you that they do 3 readings even in a day. Whoops. Ooh, I'm sorry. I've got a pendant that's stuck underneath. There we go. I was just trying to. I couldn't put it on tonight. I wanted to wear this tonight, and I couldn't put it on because I really like this one a lot, and I don't wear it enough. It's not a natural Indian arrowhead, but that's what it represents. Is an Indian arrowhead. I couldn't get it to go on. I couldn't get the clasp to lock in, so better to not wear it, or I'll end up losing it. I know, I'm sorry about that. I actually booted a woman from the channel, eh? You know, the last mini readings we did, I seen there was a comment left on the mini readings. I said, well, that's unusual. Most people don't comment after, unless you're there live. They just, you know. So I seen it, and I went in. And she was going, yeah, that's some real classy introductory to starting your readings off. And she started going on a rant. I didn't realize I did this, and if I did this, I apologize. I didn't apologize to her. I kicked her ass because I wasn't going to fight with anybody. I didn't say a word. I'm proud of myself that I didn't come back and say something snarky. I had all these comebacks in my head I could have said. But she said that when the readings, the mini readings first started, she said you were drinking coffee or tea or something and you were slurping it. You know what that sounds like in stereo? To listen to somebody slurp their drink? And I'm like, what the hell? I wanted to come back and say, well, I do that on purpose to piss people like you off, you narrow-minded person. Is this how you get through your day? Bitching? Because I don't slurp my coffee, but that was tea that night, and it was extremely hot. The steam was coming off it, but I never realized. I was ignorant to the fact of how it would sound on camera. You know, and in that case, yeah, Jennifer, shit happens. But anyways, I blocked her from the channel. I'm not going to somebody like that in here. But I've said, well, I feel kind of bad. I wouldn't do that on purpose. I don't normally slurp my soup or any liquids. I normally don't. So, honest to God, I was going to say, I do it on purpose to piss people like you off, narrow-minded and closed-minded people like you. How do you get through the day if this is the way you talk to people? Over something so stupid. Is this the biggest problem in your day? Is the way I drink my tea? You know what I mean? Get out of my life. I don't need that. You know, I know I didn't see her name before either. She was somebody new that just came in. So I blocked her from the channel. She'll never get to watch Bay of Funny Fortunes again. You know. Yeah. In Japan, you eat the soups and hot drinks like that. Yes, I know that. And they say the Asians, it is a high compliment to burp following a meal. I've heard that too. So, but slurping is like, yeah, they eat a lot of that kimchi stuff, and then they, you know, the noodles, the ramen noodles or whatever that they make over there, the real deal. And I've heard one of the Asian cooks, he's Canadian, I think, and raised in Canada, speaks Canadian. You know, he doesn't have an accent, an Asian, and he's a big cook. Can't remember, Dave something. He's pretty entertaining. He's a young fella. And he says that you gotta, when you're eating the noodles, the Asian noodle, you gotta slurp it all up. And everybody, there's people lined up at a counter having this soup, and they all slurp it up. But here in Canada, we don't. It's just our way. We don't do that. It's not one of our things. But I wouldn't do that in front of anybody, you know, on purpose. I just wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking how that sounded, and I didn't even know it was being caught. She said it was at the very beginning. I don't know, and I haven't gone back to look at it. I really don't care at this point. But if I didn't offended anybody, you know what I'm saying? So. Oh, God love Tom, eh? Yeah. He blames it all on you. Yeah. That's just too funny. Oh my God. That's hilarious. It really is. Well, I think we're going to wind her down for tonight. Thanks again, Jen. Oh my goodness. I didn't care, Andrea. I didn't. I said, I don't know you. I've never seen your name before. It was just a Nick Nils or some weird name like that. N-I-L-Z or N-I-L-E or something weird. I'm like, I don't know you. I'm not even going to Because my first response is to give it back to people like that. I just want to go right off on them and really blast them, right? Um, and I could have done that, and I said I'm not going there today. This was yesterday. So I said, what I will do is get rid of you, so I don't have to look at your lousy Nick again, and I don't have to put up with your lousy thoughts and your bad energy. Just bad energy, right? You know, so... But and I thought maybe some other people thought, whoa, Natalie, watch with the sipping, you know, it's really low. And if that happened, I'm sorry, because I didn't do it on, I just wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking, you know. So it's the way she rolls. Nice to see you here tonight, Andrew. You're just chilling and hanging. That's good. That's good. Anyways, we're 2 hours and 41 minutes in. It's been a really, really nice night. The readings have been pretty good. Very slow night, which is good. It gives us a break, but we're satisfying the waiting time. Other people have been waiting. I'm going to catch you next time kind of thing. So that's been good. I'll probably try to get back tomorrow night, which is Monday, because we're Sunday night here. I didn't expect it to be busy on Sunday night, but some nights we can't keep up, Jennifer and I. We get messed straight up. So... I guess so, eh? Yeah, I didn't realize I slurped my tea. It almost makes... I'm not going to go back and watch it, but it almost makes me want to, but I'm not going to give it the time. So anyways, I think I'm going to do that poor girl's reading for her, and then I'm going to get in... It's not only going to be a short reading, too. Very, very short, very quick. It might be 20 minutes and tops, and then it'll upload for an hour or two, and then I'll be able to send it off to her. She's a regular. So, and then I'm going to get into some Christmas. I watched tonight on YouTube. It was called Coming Home, the Waltons' first Christmas, or well, the Waltons' Christmas. You know the Waltons, right? The old show that used to be on. And you know what? It must have been the very first one that they ever made. The father was different, and the mother was somebody else. They were not the same people that we've seen in the weekly shows with the Waltons. And it was different. So the kids were a lot younger as well, but it was okay. So... I'm glad you're here, Dre. Always appreciate the presence here. That's beautiful. And always a big thanks to Jennifer, the traffic cop, and who was here earlier? Dimples. Thanks, Dimples, for the little time you were able to give. Thank you very much. It was appreciated. Thank you so much. Exactly, Doctor. Not John Boy, not Elizabeth. Yes, not John Boy. I think everybody used to do that when we were like younger watching that show, and we go to bed and we do the same thing, you know. Good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night. Then when somebody, one of us would say, good night, John Boy, and somebody would answer from another bedroom, good night, Elizabeth. Funny as hell. It was funny. But I watched that just before coming on to do the reading, so I've been on a Blatton thing for over a week now. I watched a lot of the new Christmas adverts for 2019 on YouTube, and some of them are really awesome. They're all tear-jerkers, make you sentimental, and you start to cry or weep. I've been a lot of Christmas. I was blown away on Netflix. When you type in Christmas, all the Christmas movies come up. And some of them are not for children at all. Some of them are barely for adults. Some of them border on soft pornography, and this is Christmas movies. And I'm going, what am I watching? What am I? Oh my God. I want traditional, old-fashioned, innocent, clean Christmas movies, you know. And these were bordering on pornographic. They truly were. And I'm just like, they were showing too much. Good storyline until they threw those scenes in. We don't need to see that in a Christmas movie. That's all I'm saying, you know. Sexy Santa. Hey, you're full of it tonight, Doc. Sexy Santa. Yeah. That movie with, oh, what's his name? He's in what the movie called Bad Santa. Billy Bob Thornton. Billy Bob Thornton, that's who it is. He plays a bad Santa who's a drunk and you know, likes sex and all that stuff. That movie was tame compared to the movies I'm referring to here. I couldn't believe them. Way over the top. I'm like, this is not a Christmas movie. This is horrible. You know, and shut it off. So it's not what I'm in the mood for. I want innocent. Let me live the lie. that there are happy endings and there is such a thing as a perfect life. Let me live the lie for a few minutes, for an hour and a half, right? Yeah. So, but it's just, I want to enjoy this Christmas. Last Christmas was a bust. It was horrible. What a nightmare it was. It was, and the year before that was a write-off. And I'm a big-time Christmas person. For those that don't know that, I'm huge. Like, I'm the type, if I was a rich bitch, I'd hire a company to come in and do all the outside, put all the lights that I want, where I want them, how I want. I would do that if I could, because I love it. I love it. I love it. Do the inside myself, but the outside, that's a lot of ladder climbing and stuff, and I'm getting too old for that kind of stuff, but I do miss that about my husband. We never bought for each other because we could really never afford. And if we bought anything, it would be something mutual we could both use, something for the house, something small. But what he would do for me every year when I first met him, our first Christmas together, so when are we going to get our tree? He said, what tree? It's Christmas, yeah. Well, there's no kids here. It's just me and you. We don't need all that. Okay, now we're going to have a problem. It almost ended. I told him years later, I said, it almost ended right there for me. You didn't want to do Christmas. You didn't care. It's important to me. And I almost just said, I did tell him, I said, we're going to have issues here. I go all out for Christmas the best that I can to my ability, kind of a thing. So what he would do every year, because we couldn't really splurge on each other or anything, he'd say, okay. And after, 15 years of being with me, he knew how I wanted things done. And every year he'd start right after Remembrance Day, right? Or Veterans Day. Right after that was passed. Up would go the pine garlands over the windows with all the, the clear mini lights all strung through. That was his gift to me. That was his big gift to me, was to decorate the property in and out. So I miss that. I miss it. No, but I spoke with Linda. She called last night, and I don't know, she said something about, are you busy? I said, well, I was gonna read, this was last night, I said I was gonna read tonight, but I'm not now, it's too late, and I'm tired. She said, well, you better be working, she said, because I'm coming in sometime this week, we're gonna go in and get your lights. So it's like, okay. Right now I can't afford lights. But yeah, they don't last long enough. I pay good money for my lights, and they never last really long enough. I'm not happy with them. But anyways, yeah, she's going to take me in to do that. So I can go pick lights up, and if I have to stop at a grocery store, I can do that on the way as well. Get a few things done. So we have to wait. I can't start decorating until I get my lights in over my windows in the pine boughs. I just can't do it. Otherwise, I'll have to work around that. If I put a tree up, I have to work around the tree, and it's blocking now, and then I got to move the tree. No, I'm not doing anything until I get my lights. It's the most important thing. Yeah, I got to get my meds. I've been thinking about that all day long. How am I going to work this? I got to bother my paramedic son, who works like almost 7 days a week. I got to bother him, take an afternoon or a morning off. I got to make the appointment and then try to work around it, or I get him. I don't know what to do. I don't know which way to turn. So, but I'll get them eventually. I'll get them eventually. Yeah. My friend Linda went out and she bought a lot, and they were like $2 a box. And I've bought them before. The way I run lights here, they don't last. They won't last. Half of them will be blown before Christmas rolls around. Because if I had the lights tomorrow, they're going up tomorrow and they're going on tomorrow night. You know what I mean? So I need to get a lot of use out of them. Having them for a week is fine, but I don't do all that work to just enjoy it for 1 week. Once stuff is up, I start using it. I start putting it into action, kind of thing. So, yeah, and I love the mini clear ones. They're the ones that I like. They've got new ones out now. They're white. They're minis, but they're white. And I'm not nuts about, I like the clear. They almost throw a golden light from them. So, But anyway, yeah, she said she would take me in to get that done. There was a couple other things she said, you know, I can't remember. But anyways, we'll see. We're coming in that time of year where you can't trust the weather. I can't plan up to next Saturday. And I wanted to pick Saturday because I can get my son Thomas to be here on Saturday because he doesn't work on Saturdays and he can mind the baby kind of thing. Which is, he's going to be a handful because once he sees me go out that door, that's it, man. It's all hell breaks loose. I love him so much and he tears my heart out. But they're going to be like if I go into the clinic to get my prescription renewed, I can't take my dog with me. The dog can't go into a clinic unless it was a seeing eye dog, you know. Getting tests and stuff like that. I can't have the dog if they want to do blood work or anything. I can't, you know, can't have a dog like, so it's just the way it is, right? So the LEDs are hard to find clear though. I've got some of those and they're all like that gold color or a white color. Yeah, these ones have a white. They may look clear on camera, but they're not. They're white. The lights themselves, they're all, and I don't care for the all white. I like the clear. Yeah. Yeah, they're expensive, but I don't know. It's worth it to me. I mean, if I don't look at price, if I've got a lot of money on me, I just get. To me, that's a need. I've got to have them. I've got to have the mini lights. I've got to. And they have to be the clear ones, you know. So I can imagine even now it'll be coming up. It won't even be the 1st of December on Saturday. It'll be the 28th, I think it is, or something like that. And going into the stores, you can bet it's going to be slim pickings already. I predicted it was going to be a very early Christmas for a lot of people this year, and it turns out it is. One of my friends said she went out to look at Christmas lights and stuff the other night, and I was like, already, you know. The stores are crazy right now. Like the big stores are really crazy. I know somebody was in at our superstore. They said it was a madhouse on a Thursday kind of thing. And then another friend told me that she went into Walmart. You couldn't even move for the people. It was insane. So people are gearing up and they're getting ready to start Christmas early this year. So that's going on. So I'll be decorating behind me here. I'll see what kind of shape my Santa's in. I might bring him. He's one of those automated ones with the candle, right? So I had somebody a couple years ago. I had him going in the corner here, and he was doing his thing, all lit up, you know, and moving and stuff. And some jerk guy, some guy come in, left a comment, and said, "You see that Santa holding that candle behind you? Why don't you sit on that and go F yourself?" That's all he said, and I'm like, what? What the hell? All I did was laugh. And I went, block from channel. You get all kinds of weird comments like that. So, the only thing I don't like about the internet is people get real brave behind their screens because they know you can't really touch them. I tell you, the internet, with all this, what I come in the door learning with, was how to take people like that right offline. Like, I know how to do it. Anybody offends me, I can get that software again. I had it for years, and I can send out something that'll make their whole system crash just by that one little connection. I never did it to anybody, but I knew that I could. I always knew that I could. So, yeah. There's a program, one of them called Black Ice. I had a couple programs, and that's what they were all about. It was about room wars, channel wars, this sort of, not here on YouTube, but in other places, kind of a thing, other programs. And nobody ever hit me, but I know people that got hit. They got hit real bad because they were bothering somebody. It's like, you won't stop? Fine, boom, you're done. They get the blue screen of death. And there they go, trotting their computer off into a shop somewhere to get it back, you know, kind of thing. So, and there are programs that are still out there like that. You know, they can break through AVG and, you know, all those programs, right? So, but people are brave. And I have thoughts, and I get nasty thoughts. I'm like, I could get that program again. I could knock you right out into cyberspace. You'll be down for a while, kind of a thing, right? It's almost like being a witch and going zap. That's what it feels like. So, yeah. Anyways, we're going to say goodnight, I guess. It was nice. Thanks for dropping in, Doc. It was nice to have you here, as usual. Thank you, Dre, for being here as well. Anyways, we're going to go. I'm going to get that reading done, or I'm just not going to do it at all. I'm going to get too tired. So anyway, keep the peace in so you can share that love and your light out with the rest of the world in some small way, shape, or form. Make sure that you extend some goodness through the run of your days. Even a little bit is good. So, live your life with honest intentions, good intentions, and integrity, as the universe is watching and is taking notes. So it sees and knows everything, everything, everything. So I'm going to say goodnight for now. Thank you all for being here once again. I really appreciate the support. And for our old friends coming in just to chill, I like you guys being here. Thank you so much, everybody. Hope to see you back maybe tomorrow, provided I'm not burned out. And if I stay here much longer, I will. So anyways, thank you very much. Thank you, Jennifer. To you as well. I'll be talking to you after a little bit, I'm sure. Love and light to everybody. And sending you best wishes, best wishes, best wishes to all of you for growth, forward movement, upward movement, and improvement in your life. Thank you so much for all being here, and hope to see you back real soon. Goodbye for now.